There we go.
Okay. Oh, geez, I wonder what the hell is playing here. I got something going on here. Just shut it off. Okay. YouTube. Okay, where the heck is that?
Who you betting on?
Hang on. I got something going here and I got nothing going here. What the hell is it? Oh, hang on. No, that's not what I want. I got something going. I can't shut it off, Paul.
Really?
Yeah, hang on.
Oh, Mike Rennick is first.
Okay, I think I got it. Wow.
Hello, Mike. How you doing? How's Albert today?
Okay, so we'll go out of here. Okay. Where am I going? YouTube. Paul Murray. There we go. Live.
Mike says he's back in the saddle.
Mike, back in the saddle again. Okay, pop out chat. Okay, we're coming across, and there we are. Shrink it a little bit, drop it down, and boom, we're good. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of hazy down by the water. See it?
Oh yeah, she's really hazy. I was out. Well, I haven't been home too long. It's back about 4 o'clock, but it was pretty hazy here. Well, there's actually a few raindrops, but thing that's pissing me off right now is, and it happens every year. I got a maple tree up front. All the sap run off of it on the windshield of my truck. I just what a pain. What that is.
Mike said he had a great adventure walk drone flight.
Oh, cool. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look and see. Let's see how our teeny bar is doing.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, there. Cool.
Oh, it's raining down there.
Okay. Okay. I'll close an image. Browse. PG.
Screen share.
Nope, that's not what I want. Okay, so let me browse.
There's a few people sitting inside.
Yeah.
She's got it off the shoulder, doesn't she?
Oh, yeah.
Little girl on girl action going there, I think.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Right there is what I want. Oh, continue. Apply and continue. Okay. Okay, this one here. Upload. Apply to canvas. Go ahead. Sunny and 40 degrees. Nice out to be out. Him and Albert. That's good. Usually it's back time. First time I broke a sweat from working out in 2 years. Yeah, pretty wet outside though, Paul. Yeah.
It looks like it's probably what you just say in the 60s down there.
Yeah. It was supposed to be warmer today. I know that. Okay, let's go to weather. Let's search for St. Augustine. It is 66 degrees, Paul, and light rain. Winds 4 mile an hour, gusting 2.7.
Those people all went to go in there. They turn around and
Yeah.
come right back out again. I don't know whether.
It's supposed to really start raining at 5:50 p.m. tonight, so let's have some rain coming. Okay, let's go back. We'll go down here to. Okay, here. What's the radar showing down there? Oh, got a little weather to the east of us, but
Well, they got that storm, that one that's hooked, kind of looks like a hook.
yeah, up down there. But they where's the share screen? Right there. So here's St. Augustine right here, Paul,
Yep.
just below Jacksonville. And let me see, let's reduce the speed down a bit. Yeah, see, it's supposed to, they're gonna get this here, right here, eh? Instead
Yeah.
of 550, so it's gonna start raining. Yeah, they're gonna catch some pretty heavy rain there in about, an hour and a half or so, around 7 o'clock or a little bit after. But
Now, it looks like it's gonna rain for most of the evening. It doesn't look like it's moving very fast either.
yeah, no. What are you tearing apart now? I just cleaned the damn floors up, you little shit.
You know what?
Full of stuff.
I went to chewy.com, right? And I bought some canned dog food because every once in a while I'll take and scoop off, 3 or 4 tablespoons and put it in a little bowl. And then I'll put a little hot water with it, make a gravy and put it on top of Mia's dinner.
Yeah.
I ordered 3 of them. Dumb me, I didn't look. There's 369. There's 12 cans in a box in a case.
Oh yeah.
So I got 3 cases.
Oh Jesus. Well, that's you for a while.
It came in a box that weighed 55 pounds.
Oh.
And then the other box, I got 3 big bags of the peanuts that I usually throw out.
Oh yeah.
So I was just like, oh my God.
No, Vader's got a toy here. He's ripping the stuffing out of it, and I just swept the floor and cleaned it. Oh, never ending. No, Grace, you're not coming up. Well, I wonder how TJ and I made out flying today.
Well, I think they probably got some flying in before it changed, but I went back here and looked at it about 2 o'clock-ish and it was wet like this.
Oh, was it? Oh.
Yeah.
Girl sitting inside there.
Yep. Well, that girl, see, she's got her shirt off her.
Oh, yeah.
And this another girl sitting with her.
Yeah.
All we need is JD there,
Yeah, there you go.
I give JD a lot of credit. He likes that remote control fast car stuff. Every time he goes out, though, he spends about 2 weeks putting them back together again.
Yeah. It's like
I couldn't-
FPV, right?
That would drive me crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Lynn.
Lenny.
Let me see.
Yeah,
if I
just
can-
Paul and I kind of hanging here.
Yeah.
Mike Rennick is in the chat. Just the 3 of us. Now you make 4, Lenny.
Okay. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Go. Oh crap! What happened?
You know what our goofy White House is doing now? It's just on the news.
Oh,
They're putting out a bunch of service announcements with TV stars blaming the gas prices on Putin.
yeah. Oh, yeah. They've been trying to do that for a long time. I don't know if I can bring this up or not. I'm gonna try something here, Paul. Okay, then we'll bring this up here. Yeah, that was from this morning. You'll see TJ come out from
Yep.
there.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Lynn didn't see this part where they mooned.
Oh, yeah. Lynn, yeah, yeah, because they'll moon you here in a minute.
TJ and Ray.
Yeah. They'll watch this. They're gonna moon you here in a minute. Yeah, because like this, and then all of a sudden they turn. Yeah.
What do you think of that, Lenny?
Yeah. Okay, where's my? There you go. Get stop share. Mike, fake news. It works. Yeah. She was FaceTiming with Arenia. I don't know who that is.
Ariana, that's her
Ariana.
granddaughter.
Uh,
Well, you know, it's one of the ones in Florida that she never ever hardly hears from.
yeah, old Putin or yeah, old Biden. They're blaming everything on Putin. Inflation, gas prices, everything. Blaming it all on him.
Yep.
What was that? Jen Psaki said there that. Well, they said, well, the prices are going way up before invaded. Well, that was because of the anticipation that that's what they were going to do.
Yeah.
You know, just, oh, really? Come on. Democrats can't take any responsibility whatsoever
They don't.
for anything.
They don't take any responsibility. They never will.
No.
But I think they got their Waterloo coming.
Yep. Oh, I think so. Hey, AZ, how's it going?
Hey, AZ, David, how you doing?
You're getting stuffing all over the place. Can I have to pick up after you?
Who's that, Vader?
Yeah, that thing that looked like a raccoon. She ripped a hole in it. No, she's pulling all the stuffing out of it.
She's not eating it, is she?
No. It just pulls it out and tears it and shakes it out of her mouth. And yeah, I don't know why. It must be a squeaker or something in there. So, yeah. Uh, so I never went to St. Bonnie today when my son went. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't bother.
You talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah, he went. He went at 1 o'clock today. So well, I was over, went to London and did that. So I came back, took another one out. Then I had another one I had to do this afternoon because he didn't want it up till the afternoon. So did that. So now they got one he wants up Thursday morning, but
I got the squirrel races going here.
oh yeah.
Oh, they stopped. I'm
Oh, they stopped.
gonna screen share it though.
Oh yeah. You can say, aren't you?
What the hell?
That's not a screen share, Paul.
Screen share. There. Share. Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
They were
Well, I don't.
they were just running around there a second ago chasing each other.
Well, there's one squirrel
I'll
there,
throw some
great one.
peanuts. I'll throw some peanuts out and see what happens.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that'll work. So. Okay, should be a handful of peanuts coming across there any second. Paul's gonna whip some out there on the asphalt. Or cement, one or the other. Oh, I think I've seen some go out there already. Oh, there goes a handful over by the tree. Yep. Oh, here comes the squirrel. Yep, there's one. Okay, he's got one. He's eaten that one already. Another handful just went out. Oh yeah, there'll be a whole bunch show up here shortly. Once the word gets out. There's peanuts. Get your peanuts. Yeah. Oh, quiet. Oh, here comes another one. I hear crunching going on. Got to be peanuts.
Yeah, Lynn's got me taking care of them squirrelies.
Oh yeah, she does.
Yeah, and she makes sure that I take care of them too.
Oh
Cost me a
yeah.
lot of money for those peanuts, and she particularly says if you're gonna have squirrels, you better feed them.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, squirt a dog here. Right back, Paul. I got to take this sweater up, or kind of
Okay.
a sweater off. It's getting too hot in here.
I just tell it like it is, Lenny, you know.
Better. Too many clothes on. Actually, only had a sweater and a light jacket when I went out earlier today.
Oh, did you? No, it's only well, it's 40 degrees here, but that's still chilly.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't want to stay out too long, but putting the sign up only takes me about 5 minutes.
Yeah, would you just have the one to do?
Well, no, I had one in, no, two in, one out today. Yeah, I had that one in London, and I had one over to put up on. What's that? Something.
That's my honey right there, Lynn.
Yeah.
She says you're so full of it.
So full of it.
There isn't anything going on the lakes.
I looked around, not much for ships.
No.
That video didn't turn out too awful bad, Paul.
Yeah, but it's not that good. It would have been nice had I had some ambient light like from the sky,
Yeah. Woohoo, Mr. Ron Photography.
Hey Ron, how you doing, buddy?
AZ said he's going to a meeting, be back soon. Okay.
Okay, AZ, we'll be looking for you.
Yeah, gee, how come I get on here? I'm tired already. I don't know. Did I have a nap this afternoon? I guess I didn't.
So you thought that video was okay, huh?
Yeah, I watched it. I thought it was okay.
You know how I can tell when it's not that good, because
Yeah.
I don't get any comment from Lynn.
Ooh, May 1st, they're going to have a train show in Woodstock again. They haven't done them for quite a while. They're fun to go to.
Is that a model train?
Yeah, it's a model train show. They have operating displays and then people selling stuff and everything else.
Well,
yeah, Ron, I just got it. I updated, but I haven't even looked at it yet. It's supposed to improve the thing about wires and power lines. There's some other things, improvements.
You think Trucker Ron will go to that show?
He might. Yeah, he might. Do they have it out now that you can do that there, Ron, what I was looking for? Actually, that's what I should do. Put this in and what I'll do is load up some pictures here for a minute. Add photos, add a folder. Let me see, let's go to USB drive. Well, there's nothing there. Oh, there it is, H drive. Oh, okay, russet. Okay, select folder. Dun, 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 dun. Edit. Crop.
Your new 1 TB drive card's working good?
So far, yeah, I got stuff in there. Okay. Okay, it's essential landscape. Portrait macro. Oh, I gotta go to our marketplace. Oh, okay. Okay, so. Okay. So. Go edit. Yes. So Paul, you remember this house here? The last one I took pictures on.
Yeah.
Huh? It's listed now. So what'd you figure?
895?
Not far off, 950.
Ah.
Yeah.
Probably sell right away too, won't it?
I think it will. I think it will. Edits. Resets. Go to export. Show.
Yeah, that was detailed pretty nice.
Yeah. Go to Jim Nick's page. Okay, I'm gonna say I'm looking around, can't find it, but I heard there's some place that they did that. And I just wasn't sure. So let's go pull up Jim Nick's. Okay. Personal attack page. See, Luminar updated 6 hours ago. Okay. I'm gonna go in.
Paul, did you see that email I sent you?
About the Phantom 4 Pro.
No, the about the
Oh, about the Anapi thermal with the looking the hunting.
right.
Yeah, I seen that one. Yeah. I
Boy,
just watching. I think it now.
the quality of that thing is unbelievable.
Yeah.
But I think it's also like $7,000 too.
Yeah. But you know the funny thing is, like this Luminar, Neo, and all that. You know where it's made?
Where?
Ukraine. Ukraine.
Really?
Yeah, I just kind of what's going to happen to it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, they leveled Ukraine.
Mm.
Yeah, Ron says to go to Jim Nick's page.
Yeah, I am there right now.
Okay. Oh, he put a link in too.
Yeah. I think this is the one. BLUH. Yeah, I think this is the one. Yeah. Yep. Oh, okay. I see how to do it now.
The squirrels are having fun tonight.
Oh, gee, they are. Yeah.
Tonight's Tuesday night. You see over here, Paul,
Yep.
out in front.
Yep.
That's from Trash Monday.
Oh, still out
It's,
there.
it's the empty barrel out there.
Yeah.
It's on wheels, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Last week I ended up going out there on Wednesday and I towed it back up their driveway and left it there.
They got a transform now too. It's a vertical horizontal ascent. Wow. Wow, that's cool. Huh. Oh, that's kind of cool, Ron. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go over and try it. See how later on. Huh. So now you can sync your adjustments, eh? But you have to do it in the catalog, not on the edit. What do? You go in and do the edit part,
Hey, Justin.
then go back to catalog.
Oh, yeah?
Uh,
But is it the update you were looking for, Paul?
Yep, yeah, that'll help. I think that'll help big time. I just got to play with it now to get used to how to do it. Because they kind of, before it was kind of stood out in front of you, but now you got to go find it. Like it's, yeah, but it's still there. But that's, I wish they would have put it in the edit bar instead of going back into catalogs and
There he is,
Stuff like that.
Justin. Just in time.
yeah, always.
How many did you do today?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What, how many meters?
yeah.
Like 38 because I'm still doing commercials, so it takes a while.
Oh,
Because
Okay.
I have to go into these like big plants and stuff, and some
Oh.
of them you have to check in, and then you have to wait for somebody to escort you to it. And it's just a big old
Yeah.
to do. And then I had to go to some schools too. Same
Oh.
thing. You have to check in and all that. So it can take about 20, 30 minutes sometimes at one location. Just depends on how quick they are.
oh,
Here comes JD.
hey, Mr. JD.
What's up, JD?
He's looking for his earbuds.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, geez, I got to have this in my ear to hear them.
First
Yeah.
timer. Forgot my headphone.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, what you up to, JD?
Just got off work a little bit ago, and I might go out and fly if I go to the hobby store. I might try to fly while I'm out.
It
Since
looks
it's
like you
staying-
got some sunshine there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think it's supposed to be. I haven't been outside. It's supposed to be 55 or 60.
Yeah.
64.
Mm.
You like that video this morning, JD?
Yeah.
Laura picking on Rob. I just did another one portraying Matt's show on Friday nights. Have you ever seen the movie or the show Silicon Valley? You should watch it. It's pretty funny.
We got there Lynn, Ron, hey, Mike.
Mike likes your owl behind you.
See if I can point to it. I haven't. Oh,
There you go. Yeah,
oh,
that's right.
oh.
That's a cute video there, Justin.
Oh, the one of this morning.
Yeah. No, like this one of you just posted.
Oh, the one of Matt's show.
Yeah.
It said Friday. Yeah, it said what happens on Friday nights.
See my Matt Bumps video yet? The short?
Oh no, post the link so I can.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that the other day when you told me that. I'll watch it real quick. Did you see the one I did of Laura this morning? It was the video from what was
Hey,
it?
Ryan.
Shrek.
That's the last one I've seen. The gingerbread man one.
Yeah.
That's the last one I saw.
I just posted another one.
Okay.
I put the link in the chat.
Ron's looking a little whipped.
Yeah.
This is your 24-hour shift?
No, well, I worked 24 yesterday. And I went to that class today, got back from there and a little bit ago, and I gotta go shower here pretty soon. And get ready to go back in tonight. Get to go home tomorrow.
Oh, right.
Woohoo.
The herd will be looking for you.
Yeah.
They probably should screw me and
Yeah. Well, you're gone too long. We had to go someplace else.
You know when they're pissed is when you go back home and they have a vacancy sign out in the lawn.
Yeah.
Oh, Hodges, I still like that video you showed me. It's like, oh, Ron's home. They all turn.
Oh, they all took off. Yeah, yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, Paul Hodges, I saw that update today. I want to make sure you knew about it.
Yeah, I got the update, so I updated, but I didn't go back and go see what was in it yet. So
I put a link in the chat. Guy I kind of watch from time to time. His name's Jim Nix, Nix. But he talks about there's just a couple minor updates, but that was one of them because apparently it was one of the things people really asked for, yourself included. You know.
Yeah.
But there's a little sequence that you got to do to, just watch him once. I'm sure you'll learn it real quick.
I was watching some of it, so now I know what he did in order to do it. But you got to do it in the catalog. You can't do it on the edit. I just wish it was on the edit side. You bring up the next picture and then go to a preset and it's done, right? And then you can adjust it. But still, the way here is you take that preset and you sync it, but with the next photo or all of them or whatever. But there's still got to go into edit if you want to tweak each one. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
It'd be nice if it was in the edit. Could you bring up the picture, hit that preset, it changes. Then
Oh, I
if
see.
you had to make a couple adjustments, you can do it. But see, this is all has to go back to the catalog in order to sync it.
Right. But wouldn't that still kind of help you though? I mean, I know, like
yeah.
you said.
Yeah, definitely will help.
But I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Because
But-
on the other ones, it was under the
Right,
it
you
was
could
under
like a preset.
under, but it was under the edit menu, right?
Right. Oh,
That's okay. It's just one other step you got to do. So yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
You know,
So
he's
was it?
all over you about being a vertical video. Oh, he's gonna climb all over that.
It's a short. It's a short, so it's
Yeah, you can't help that.
yeah, it's made for your phone.
So was that a recycling facility because everything was in a row?
Yeah, it's the lawn, our lawn waste. The city
Oh,
collects it
okay.
all and then they recycle it into soil there, and then
And I
give away the
Okay.
soil.
Yeah, and I
Mm.
appropriately commented in the chat that Matt was equivalent to yard waste.
At bumps.
Oh, hey neighbor. Ashley's getting big, guys.
Yeah, the weather here has been on again, off again, on again, off again. Then finally the sun just came out a little while ago.
Paul did a video in the middle of the night there, Ron. I don't know if you've seen it or not.
I saw that. Yeah, commented.
Yeah.
I commented.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
2:03 or 2:23 this morning or something like
What the
that.
hell are you doing up at that hour?
I was tracking that ship all the way up the river from all the way down in Algonac to Marine City camera, the Marine City camera, the St. Clair camera, the South Port Huron camera, and then the North camera is where I was parked right there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that was definitely JD, Lynn, right? You did that little
Yeah.
soundtrack, huh?
Not the music, but the singing. Yeah,
Yeah.
the little.
Getting on Matt's level there, doing your own little singing intros and shit.
I thought maybe you were going to throw in Matt doing a little quip, you know?
Yeah, I should have put it in his little clip from his.
Put his video, you should have put his picture like that.
Yes, damn it. Yeah.
Said hashtag Matt Bumps.
Yes.
I should do a Matt Bum video.
Yes. Yeah, and put that hashtag in there because then you can search it. You can search Matt Bump now in YouTube and it pops them all up.
Does it really?
Yeah.
See, the video I just did, that's portrays how sideways the conversation goes
Yeah.
on Matt's show.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. Well, I haven't checked on the house in a couple of days. Oh.
Oh, your camera, yeah.
Mhm. Well, it'll alert me if it has any movements.
Hey, JD, you're pretty good at so are you, Justin. You ought to have a little competition where you make a video showing the deer at Ron's house when he's not there, having a party, sitting back, smoking on the couch and watching, throwing popcorn around.
I actually like to come to JD's and go deer hunting. He's got some nice deer in Kansas.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, you got
I
big
got some. I got some on drone. That one of the last videos I did, and when I was wrapping up, there was like 10 or 12. There's only 2, of course, when I start, but yeah, 10 or 12 of them out there. And some guy and his dog was out there. I thought it was another drone. I saw something zip through, and it's like, what the heck? And then I see the deer go scurrying, and this guy's out there just throwing his dog's toy like at the deer. It almost looked like. So they're all running off. I would have gone back up and caught him, but.
Did you see where a guy out in Western Canada snagged a 600-pound sturgeon? And he showed him in the water with him, and he helped to get back out and released it.
Well, we had a guy in Alaska 3 years ago. I guess his buddy that he was fishing with wasn't feeling well. You know, he stayed back at the lodge, so the guy went out by himself. Well, he hooked this like 200-pound halibut, and he's trying to get the damn thing in by himself. I mean, you can get it up to the boat by yourself, but it's a matter of spearing it, holding the pole, you know, then getting the damn thing in. But that's not easy.
No.
Apparently, some other fishermen saw him, and they went over to him and tied up right up alongside of him, crawled into his boat and got the damn fish. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Jeez.
Yeah. Well, especially you got to come up and over into the side. Some people got that door that opens. They can just grab it and pull it in, right?
Yeah.
What's up, Laura?
You know, Ron, you talk about the size of the deer here. They're big enough to total a car. I found out
Yeah.
a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I was only going probably 40, 45 miles an
Yeah.
hour, and it grazed the front end, and they totaled it.
I
No,
think
it's
your
fine.
deer
Never
are a
mind.
Whoa.
little smaller than ours. But your rack, you got massive
Yeah.
racks. Yeah.
It's
But
amazing
they-
how
what
the
they-
bucks
What,
stay
is
out
that?
of sight.
What are they? A mule deer there?
They're whitetail.
Whitetail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We got both.
I've seen those
I don't-
mule deer in Colorado. Those are huge.
Well, up in northern Michigan, the deer there are quite no bigger than a freaking dog.
Yeah.
They're small. They're tiny.
Huh. Another whitetail.
I'm not too sure what they are, but they're not very big.
Yeah. I would not feed the whitetail in my yard like I do the muleys. Muleys they're a lot less timid. That's the only thing I get in the yard. Is
That's
the
what
muley.
you've got is mule deers.
Yeah, we got both. But it's you can drive 5-10 miles and then find a pile of whitetail. You know,
Huh.
Yeah.
they're just in different. They kind of hang in different territories. Muleys a lot of times will hang, like in pastures and like kind of up on like rolling hills. We'll see them in the draws. You
Yeah.
know, yeah. Yeah, it warmed up here today. It was it's 58. I wasn't so tired. I was going to fly my drone a little bit, but it's supposed to be up to the 50s the rest of the week.
Mhm.
So hopefully, get a little drone flying in.
Hey, Tim Jackson.
A little practice before I go to Florida. So it kind of looks like I know what I'm doing.
What drone do you have?
Just the Mavic 2 Pro is all. But now that the weather's warming up, I'll start flying a little more. But
Yeah.
as they say, unless you put stuff out on your channel every day, the channel obviously won't grow and it starts declining actually. But I already started doing some work. When I do the Florida video, I'm going to dedicate it to Rick Halber again this year. So I've already got the music picked out. And I've got some other clips that I'm going to bring into the video, the Florida footage, in memory of Rick. Yeah, he would help. Just amazing how many gifts that he had sent so many people around the world. Even Matt, Matt said, he was mentioning on his live stream one night, he's like, I got to get some new SD cards. And his other ones were bad or he wasn't having enough or something. Said a week later, gets a package in the mail. It was from Rick. Sent him a bunch of SD cards,
Yeah.
Yeah, he was known for doing stuff like that.
Hear about Tej down at the Tiki Bar? The
Yeah,
Tiki
I
Bar?
heard, Mama Son wasn't overly pleased that he was wanting to spend time
No,
in front of the camera.
she was not having it.
No.
She wasn't into it like TJ was.
Mm-mm.
But I got the feeling that she probably, most of the things that TJ is into, she probably just rolls her eyes.
Even the girl I had, Nancy, you guys remember Nancy, and then Michelle, they're all into the coming on with you guys. Nancy and I played up a thing one night. She came in this little outfit. It was on a Friday night at Matt's, and she came in and she said, "Boys, he's had enough. It's my turn." And then she went up and hit the clicked off button.
I don't know if
We're all-
anybody, yeah, I don't know if anybody's seen this from this morning, but I'll play it again here. But this is,
Oh, yeah.
TJ and, was it Ken?
Ray or Ken, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ken Huff.
Yeah, I forgot they were back out there this morning.
Yeah. You'll see here in a minute, they're gonna moon the camera here, so. Well, they don't drop their drawers, but anyways, they're sitting there joking around and everything there for a minute. They're waving at the camera.
Hit the up and down arrows at the bottom, Paul, and it'll go full screen.
Huh?
Up and down arrows at the bottom corner, it'll go full screen, full screen.
Isn't it full screen? I got a
Oh,
full
yeah.
screen here.
It's full screen here.
Yep, they just mooned everybody, but. But anyways, I had a full screen here, Paul.
Yeah, okay, it did not mine, but that's okay.
Okay.
I mean, because I've seen it, so.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Hey, Tim Jackson, how you doing?
Hey, Timmy. What time is it? 5:54, so it's gotta be pretty early in the morning for him. Must be getting ready to go to work soon.
I think that's his
Yeah.
work.
It'd be like 7:54, I think there.
That's his work account. I think he might already be working.
Yeah.
You're
Oh.
on earlier, Paul, aren't you? This is
5 o'clock usually, well, anyways, 5 to 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
which is
Right now, it's 5:54. We've been on a
Yeah.
while.
right.
Yeah, we've been on about an hour, someplace around there. Or a little shortly after 5 we went on.
For some reason I'm thinking your afternoons were later, like an hour or two later.
Yeah.
Eastern
Oh, it might be the time change that screwed you up too, Ralph.
time change has got all of us screwed up.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Okay, Tim
Okay,
say, yeah,
hold
it's almost 8 o'clock and he's at work.
Okay, Mia. You are a pain in my butt.
So he's gotta be 14 hours now. That maybe they don't do the time change down there. Cause you used to,
Are
it
you
used to be only,
Time,
huh?
JD
Central,
Central, yeah, okay.
5.
Yeah, you guys are an hour behind us. Yeah,
kinda
six-
work-
pretty well 6 o'clock here.
Do you do again, JD?
Technical support for a yearbook company.
Okay.
That's why he's so good with the accents.
Luckily, I don't have to answer phones. That would not be good. I do emails.
Oh, do it by email, do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that the only contact that company has with like customers is through email?
There's a phone line.
I
Yeah,
hate when
there's-
companies only have like where you can only like message them.
No, they have. I'm the only one that does the email only. And I told them when I started, I was like, don't think you're going to put me on phones eventually because it won't end well. Email, you got time to filter and calm down. And
So is it a yearbook company that like sells old yearbooks to people, or is it like one that does for schools and stuff?
we print them.
Okay.
Is that, what's in your background? Or is that a
The blue thing there, like a set of lips?
yeah,
An eye. It's a big eye, like a closed eye.
A closed
Is that-
eye.
what do you call it, a green screen?
No.
No.
No, my plan is I have some clear UV paint that is different colors when you shine a black light on it.
Mhm.
But when there's no light on, it's clear. So
Right.
I've got the eye closed with the regular lights on, and then I'm going to make it look like it's open when you hit the black light on with
Oh.
that clear paint.
Okay,
I just haven't gotten around to it. I need to figure out how to use an airbrush. I've never used one, so.
Hmm.
And I tried to brush it and that paint just wasn't working. You can kind of see where it's shiny.
Oh, yeah.
I brushed it and it was not spreading well, so it needs to be sprayed.
Interesting. Huh. Oh, my goodness. I probably shouldn't speak too soon, but of course it's early. I just completely lost it with management of this apartment building yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
These people upstairs, they've got like 4 kids, and they just let those kids run rapid, jump off their furniture. It's, and even my one pilot was trying to sleep before he went in last night or the other night, and he come out and said, "What, they got a damn trampoline up there?" He was mad. So he called management today too.
I lived with my sister and she did daycare, plus had 3 kids. And I was, like I said, in the basement, and it was an absolute nightmare.
Yeah,
You get like PTSD almost from that crap, man. It's just
you
like
do.
bombs going off. You're like, nothing can.
Went up there one night. I did knock on their door a little loud. I was kind of pissed off, and husband came out and threatened to call the cops on me. I'm like, go ahead. You know, I guess in a small way, I got to be kind of careful because it's the company is paying for the apartment, not me. You know, but they completely denied, and I had the manager one day. Thank God I caught her in her office. It's only a quarter of a block away. And I said, "Paula, please, I'm begging you, please come to our apartment and just stand in my kitchen with me for 5 minutes, please." And she goes, "Ron, I'll be right over." And she came in here and we just stood at the counter, offered her a cup of coffee. And she was there about 1 to 2 minutes. And it started back up, and she goes, "Oh, I see what you mean." And she goes, "I am your witness. Thank you very much." And she just stood there for like 10 minutes with me. And yeah, I said, "This has been going on all day."
It's a shame they don't. Yeah, apartment buildings should be designed to be able to, more in between the
This
floors.
place, my God, is built by sticks, I think. It at least 1 to 2 times a winter, somewhere in this building, the pipes freeze and they break. And oh, what a mess.
Oh, yeah.
It was a couple winters ago. One broke right directly above us. And I just gathered all my important, because I didn't know how quick they were going to be able to shut it off. And it was starting to come through the ceiling. And this place is a hole. It's a place, it's free. It's a place to live, in between
How many
shifts.
apartments do they have?
Well, it's a whole apartment complex.
No, I'm saying how many apartments does your company rent?
Oh, we only have one, just the one here. But
I was gonna say, I don't understand why they just don't rent a small house.
that's, I wish they would do,
Yeah,
if there was something available.
Yeah, a house with like a 2-car garage or something. you
Yeah,
know?
that'd be really nice.
Yeah.
But
So who
So-
clean, do you clean the apartment, or do you have to like clean up after yourself before you leave, or do you guys have somebody that comes in and clean?
no, we gotta, it's clean up after yourself. No,
you
Hey,
just lets
Ron,
the
get-
pipes freeze and it floods, and that cleans it.
yeah.
Yeah, Ron, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Hunting and drones, what's the rules and regulations down there?
Absolutely not.
What happens if you shoot a deer and you're trying to find it? Can you use a drone?
I think in the state you can. I'm pretty certain you can, but my boss does not want drones interacted with his business at all.
Yeah, there's a thing on YouTube here, a guy in Wisconsin there. They had put
Yeah.
up a thermal to look for a deer,
Yeah,
right?
Paul, that link I was watching, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool the way they did
That
it.
drone is impressive.
Yeah.
So
But like, I don't know if that guy was part of the hunt group or they're just a friend of theirs or what. I just,
I think he might have been a guide or something because we took off from where they were and landed back where they were, where the trucks were.
So let me ask you, Ron, you're only allowed to shoot so many deer, right? Is there a limit?
Every state is different.
Well, I'm saying where you
Dakota.
hunt at.
South Dakota, you could get multiple tags for different counties. The state of Wyoming, which is the next state over where I'm at now, you're allowed one per year in the state.
So then why does it matter if you use a drone
Population
to find it?
Yeah.
Pardon me?
I said, why does it even matter then if you use a drone to find one to kill?
Well, they're
What's-
looking for poachers.
No,
people-
the reason we would want to, the only reason we would use a drone is just I have many that, you hit them and they take off. Sometimes you can hit them right through the lungs, right through the heart, and they'll run 500 yards.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
in a dense area, you gotta go find them, right?
You'd have to be up quite a ways to not.
there's a
steer 'em.
lot of times that I've had guys shoot an animal, and my boss does not allow anyone to shoot anything, and that's why I chewed that one guy out so bad the one day. He does not want anyone shooting anything unless I am standing directly behind him with a set of binoculars on him, because he wants me to see the hit and to make sure that they are hit. Because if you hit one and wound it, we can't find it, you're done. And a lot of guys get mad at that. And that's why, Ralpho asked me, he said, Ron, he'll ask you, are you certain he missed it? I got to give him a honest face and say yes or no, and then, if we're not certain, then we go look for blood. If I find one drop of blood and no deer, he's done.
Well, that's his tag, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
like, here in Ontario, especially this area here is all black powder or bow, but it's a lottery to get a tag. But
right,
but it's like 95% guaranteed you're going to get a tag. Now you have to buy the license and enter the draw. But if you don't get drawn, you can still use that tag to shoot a buck. You can't shoot antlerless.
oh really?
Yeah, and the thing is, and it's weird the way it is because the bow season, you apply for the tag and you got also got to apply for shooting antlerless. Yeah.
So we don't do any doe hunting at all.
No.
Mm-mm. Ralph,
Well, as far as I'm concerned, if you shoot a buck, another one will move into the territory another day or two, right?
yeah,
But you shoot a doe, you could be taking 3-4 deer out of the equation.
yep, exactly. That's the reason. That's Ralph's philosophy. He does not want any doe hunting.
Yeah.
But you're not allowed to, or he just doesn't want you to?
It's there's certain regulations.
Or is it frowned upon?
Yeah, there's I know they allow youth doe hunts, kids that are like 12 and up.
Yeah.
But
Justin, I put the link in the chat if you want to look at it. That's
You want to go
the,
say?
that's the DJI. No, that's the Anafi. Never mind. Or
You'd
is
be
that
the one.
that's the DJI, I think, isn't it?
You'd be one to ask about drones and batteries when you're camping. I was
There's no
asking-
link there, Paul. You just put the title in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it didn't put the link in there. It just put the title of it.
Okay, let me go back and.
Do you do anything special with your batteries when you're out, Ron, on hikes and stuff to keep them like temperature wise?
if it's real cold out and I'm gonna go for a hike, yeah, I'll take them out and stick them inside my jacket. But
How about heat wise? Is it ever hot enough out that you worry about?
not really here. No. It's weird. There was when I was still living in Pennsylvania. This is the honest God truth. My buddy, my neighbor, friend of mine, we used to come out. We come out for 8 years in a row to shoot prairie dogs. And I think you have prairie dogs down there, don't you?
I think we
Kansas,
do.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure further west.
But so I was got through South Dakota. It was in June or July. And I think it may have been July. But the coolest day we had was 98. The highest was 118.
Oh,
Something's digging up my front yard, Ron. Like you'll go out to my front lawn and you'll see like indentations where the ground's pushed up in lines.
Oh, it probably got
Wow.
ground squirrels or
I'm not sure what the
Yeah.
hell it is,
in Florida.
but
Yeah,
I'll
we
go
get-
down. I'll go
Squirrels.
outside and smash them down with my feet, and then I'll come back out the next day and they'll be pushed back up again.
I see
Yeah.
Paul Hodges put the link in the chat.
Yep. oh yeah.
Yeah, I found out we had armadillos here. Had one down at my parents' lake site. I've never seen one.
Yeah, they'll screw up a car now if you hit one.
That's the only place I'd seen them was roadkill. So yeah, seeing one was like, what the heck?
Oh, down in Florida, down at Disneyland there, there was one walking around down there on the ground.
Armadillo?
Yeah.
Man, yeah, they're weird.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get possums.
First time
too
I ever
down
seen
there.
one.
You get
Possum.
possums. Yeah.
Those are nasty.
Oh, yeah, we got them here too.
We think they're king shit.
They hiss at you.
Yeah. Yeah, those and raccoons we got.
I was walking out to throw an old broom handle and some trash away one day. And there was one by my trash can that hissed at me and I broke that fucking broom handle right across its face. So you better get the hell up out of here. That thing took off running. Be coming over in my trash can hissing at me like that. Lucky I was in the middle of a residential neighborhood.
Yeah, what that is that's a DJI Enterprise Advanced drone,
Okay.
about $7,000, I think.
Those cameras are expensive.
But it's
Those are
got
body
a
parts.
40x zoom on the RGB camera.
AZ's back.
What's up,
Hey, all
AZ?
right.
Get ready for the trash talk.
I was just looking up Paul Hodges. I can't find anything. Obviously, drones are 100% illegal to do any scouting. I'm trying to see if it says anything about going out and retrieving, but it doesn't say anything.
Well, I know that here in Ontario, Canada, or whatever, it's illegal to use a drone in part of a hunt. But and another thing is you can't hunt within 24 hours of flying.
That'd be an interesting question to ask, but I think that you're not hunting if you're just trying to retrieve it. You already
Yeah.
did the hunt.
Yeah, but then it gets to a point of, I think of if say a game warden runs up on you, it's a point of, well, was I using it before I shot the deer or was I not?
What's nice
Yeah.
is that you would have video to prove what you were doing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, because you could fly the drone and watch the camera without recording.
Mhm.
You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like you could have been using it to spot deer.
I don't know
Which is
anybody
illegal.
that can fly a drone and shoot a gun at the same time, but
I just think there's a gray area there that would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Probably get you more
Also,
in
the
trouble
game, the
than not.
game warden wouldn't want you leaving fresh, shot deer out in the woods either. They would
Is he-
frown upon that.
He said, let's do it, JD.
Wait for that trash talk.
Was he trash talking you this morning or something?
Oh, he's always trash talking somebody. He called the mini trash.
You guys got off not too long after I did this morning, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it was slow this morning.
Newfound.
What's up, Bill?
He's still waiting on that battery so we can see that snowmobile go.
What, he had to order a new battery for it?
Yeah, I guess Amazon's not getting it done.
I
Hasn't
hope, I
shipped.
hope he has it parked in his garage and not underneath the 10 feet of snow out in the front
He
yard.
3D printed it.
It's 3D print a new battery.
Oh, it's an RC?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I thought he was waiting for a battery for his.
Oh, it's a
big-
RC snowmobile?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You haven't seen
cool.
his, yeah, he's been posting some. I thought he had it done the other day, but it was just another shot of it all ready to go, just waiting on the battery.
Not much, AZ, not much.
I'm curious to see how it goes. All 3D printed.
Oh, it shipped today, he said. Nice.
Nice. There we go.
I hadn't seen the videos, but I remember you saying something the other day about a snowmobile. I thought it was like a legit snowmobile. Like a bit regular snowmobile like you'd ride on. Does it have
It's
like a
funny.
little model on it?
I just
Person?
read an article here,
No.
Ron.
Should put a GI Joe.
It says that Wisconsin and other states, no doubt, are coming to terms with this sort of tech and how to address it. Wisconsin is developing wording and thus far supports the use of drones for carcass recovery. But the person currently offering this service in Wisconsin has even included wardens on recoveries.
Really?
But here in Canada, that says the only way is they do not have wording that prohibits drone use to help a hunter locate or hunt wildlife. So you cannot use a drone, but it said technically speaking that that's can't use one. But I don't know.
Oh wow, that thing looked a lot bigger once he put his hand on it. That snowmobile, I'm watching his link.
Yeah.
Like it looked like a little small RC until he's put his hand on it to take the battery port off. I was like, holy hell, that thing's big. Well, that thing looks like it tear it up too. Got some beefy
6
track on it.
scale. Yeah, 6 scale. That's mine are 10th scale, but the big rock is pretty close to 8 scale. So yeah, that's way bigger than.
But it's funny, there's an article I'm reading here talk about Michigan, but they guy using a Evo 2 Dual, but where this guy said where they can't find or recover via conventional tracking, but they use a drone for looking for the heat signature of the animal. But if too many hours have passed, they'll search for the heat signature of wolves, coyotes, bear, that kind of stuff
Yeah.
at the carcass, right? Yeah.
Bill, you might as well just make an actual snowmobile remote control. Go full scale, whatever full scale is.
Oh, I told you that Phoenix trip was canceled last night, didn't I? Paul Murray.
Yeah.
What Phoenix trip?
Well, remember the guy? Tell him the story about how you got.
We took a guy two Mondays ago. Took him down out of Glendive, Montana, down to Phoenix, Arizona. He was, I think that facility is part of the Mayo Clinic, but he was to go down and receive bilateral lung transplant.
Oh, yeah. I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, he was in bad shape. I mean, we were worried do we have enough oxygen? See, the hard part is we have two big, what they call M cylinders. They're pretty good sized tanks. And we're trying to calculate the time, how many liters he was on, going through a ventilator, and then through a CPAP mask. He was on what you see a lot of COVID patients on now. You ever see patients where they have like it's the little nasal thing that goes right through their nostrils? Normally in the field, we only put on people like 6 to 8 liters. With this new high flow system that they're putting these COVID patients on, they're like 40, 50, 60 liters. We don't have the capability of doing that. So instead we put them on what you see people, wearing at night, they, sleep with a CPAP. It's a mask similar to that and a system similar to that. The problem is you get a lot of leaks throughout, plus you got a real tight mask.
Can you bring me a couple of these?
They're not cut. You're gonna have to come out there. and
Lose a
cut.
lot of oxygen, but anyhow, we got them down there. And yesterday morning, my boss called me and said, you're going to Phoenix again tonight to bring them home. They turned him down for the transplant, said after further examination of him personally, he's not going to be a candidate. So we were just going down to bring him home to die. Not a fun trip, but, and then it's kind of heartbreaking in a way. His wife wanted to come again. We turned her down last time, and we turned her down again this time. You can't come out and say it, but she is too big. There's only one seat that she can sit in, and she can't get the seatbelt around her. And without the seatbelt, you can't fly. So she got pretty upset, and she was made aware yesterday that, just so you know, again, you can't come with us. Then the boss called us about 6 o'clock, my partner and I, and said the flight's canceled. He's not coming home, at least not now.
Want me to get the pizza out for you, Bob?
Yeah.
Kind of sucky, but
There's the Enterprise Advance right there.
Bill, if you go full size with the snowmobile, just don't drive it like JD or you're going to take somebody's Prius out.
And the place I went yesterday was awesome. That video will be out tomorrow.
I
They had a
like the
bowl.
the
Yeah.
one with the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that one. Now, I really like the accessories they have for the Enterprise. Like the lights and the different accessories for putting on them. Pretty cool.
I need
They
to
have
look
a-
again at what I could print for the Mini too. I know there's the legs.
Just make sure you use really good filament though. Because so I've had some people print me stuff and actually got stuff from companies, and it gets really brittle over time. Like it'll get almost like dry rotted and it just like crumbles apart. I would try maybe you gonna try the carbon fiber stuff?
Sweet.
That might be the best way to go, honestly.
Those squirrely buddies want some more nuts.
I really like buying the PGY Tech accessories, man. They make some good stuff for very inexpensive. That's how I got all my lens covers are those, and all the legs that I have are made by them.
how many drones do you have now, Justin?
The Mini 2, I have 2 Mini 2s, but the one's broke. I have a Tello, a Mini 1, an Air 2, and the Spark.
Oh, wow.
And then hopefully one day an Inspire. I'm gonna get one of those at some point. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I have no idea, Izzy. It wasn't me. Just pointing facts out. Just facts. Don't drive it like JD. You'll take somebody's Prius out.
I was so close to hitting this lady yesterday. She was sitting, for some reason, they've got park benches like right next to the skate park, like the bowl. it's like even for skateboards and stuff, it's a terrible place. But she's sitting there reading a book, and my RC comes flying up, probably 6 to 10 feet from her, and tumbling. And
Did she get pissed?
no, she just kind of looks up like, "What the heck's going on?"
Uh,
Luckily, and there was another girl skateboarding that I got pretty close to.
Oh, Mike, is that the ones that normally would go on the legs, flashlights? Because they make ones for the air. PGY Tech makes these back, I think the back legs. They have another set too that has like a little circle right here and it holds 2 flashlights.
Just trying to picture that, JD, you taking out some old lady with your RC car. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh.
Still glad those kids were there because I wasn't wanting to get down in that bowl to pick the car up when it flipped. So they were down there doing the dirty
Sent
work.
them, just sent them down there to get it.
Yeah.
Strong work.
Well, I'm sure they were enjoying the little show you put on for them.
Oh
too.
yeah, they were. And then the one kid stopped me when I was driving out and had his car in his hands. So I stopped and checked it out, and I guess it was broke. So he had me take a look at it, and I didn't think I was going to be able to figure it out. And then I grabbed the remote and saw that he had tweaked one of the settings that jacked the throttle up. It would steer, but it wouldn't throttle. So I dialed that off and it worked.
I fixed it for him.
Yeah. It's weird his grandpa was in the car with him. I don't feel like he probably could have maybe figured it out.
I can always wow a group of kids though when I put one of the drones up. Oh, what is that? I always say, "Is that a drone?"
I've still only flown around people, I think, like once, and that was that dam that I almost missed. And the guy's like, "Man, if I had it'd be cool to have a drone or something like that." And I went to see what they were looking at. I was like, "Oh, hey," pulled my drone out.
Hey, Paul, the fog is rolling in.
Oh,
Oh, did ever? Yeah. Well, it could get warmer, eh? Colder water.
Yeah, I got to charge all my batteries up. I think I'm going to bring the Mini 2 Spark and the Air 2 to the drone meetup. I'm not going to bring the Mini 1.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if I'll fly mine during the meetup. You know, somebody was mentioning on somebody's live stream the other day about making up a schedule. You know, as you get too many people flying at one time, you can't fly the GPS and the FPV drones. And
Well, FPV guys can go on somewhere else. This was a GPS and drone meetup anyway. Usually go to the parks and stuff.
Justin.
Well, I'm just saying, normally we fly next to water. That's not somewhere where you want to be whipping a FPV drone around
Not
over the
FPV
ocean.
fly over water. I'm not defending them, but I'm not picking on them either because, you know, the airspace is the airspace. But I think Ron is correct. You should have a sign up time. You know,
Just give them 20 minutes. They'll burn up through all their batteries anyway.
and generators and, you know, so you can charge your drones batteries and I don't know.
Well, that's why I said the FPV guys will burn through all their batteries in like 20 minutes anyway, all 100 of them.
you know, that'd probably be a great little side gig if you had a trailer, Justin. You set it up with all kinds of tools and stuff and battery charges and charge them to go ahead and use it on location.
I actually was thinking about, man, I wish I could build a flight chair where you could actually sit and have like joysticks and stuff.
They have a thing called a lot of helicopter pilots called a heli chair. And it's a chair, has a cyclic, collective, and pedals. And they, I don't think they actually have a model helicopter, but it's like a video or whatever. But a lot of helicopter pilots learn through that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you remember last year at the drone meetup, most of the FPV guys didn't even want to hang around that long anyway.
I know
They
they
were
all,
all, they all kept taking off to different locations. So
yeah. Were you there when that guy sunk that new DJI
yeah,
PV drone?
he dunked that bitch right in the water. It ran right in the water at like 70 miles an hour, just clunk, clunk,
I
bloop.
know.
And then the other dude, remember he hit the top of the pavilion with the other FPV drone?
Yeah. Yeah. He was, at one point, he had lost it. He couldn't find it. And then he got it back to the area and it flew right past me. And then I turned my head and I heard the splash. I'm like, oops, that didn't go well.
I saw it go into the water. I was
I did
looking
too.
at it. Because I saw him whipping it around the bridge. He went over that bridge or whatever and then came back the other way. Just went straight down into the damn water. And you know, the thing was too, is a bunch of, I guess, like, there was like 7 or 8 FPV pilots there that were going to help him because he had the DJI Care Refresh. He was going to get, or he didn't have the DJI Care Refresh on it, I don't think. And they were going to actually hook him up with a couple FPV drones and like all the equipment to go with them. And he just fell off the face of the earth. Like they all had his email and they were talking to him and everything for like a couple of weeks. And then he just disappeared and nobody knows what happened to him.
Hmm.
And they were about to hook him up with all this equipment too. They had like 2 or 3 FPV drones for him, controllers, goggles, everything.
Wow.
They were trying to help him out. And he just fell off the face of the earth and disappeared.
Yeah. I don't even know who he was.
He, I believe, and I could be wrong, I think he was working at one of the hotels that some of the guys were staying at. And they were talking about the drone meetup, and he told them, hey, I just got the DJI FPV drone. And they actually invited him to the drone meetup. If I remember correctly, he actually worked at one of the hotels that they were staying at.
Oh, I don't know.
That's how they ended up meeting him.
And so there were so many people there that I knew of their name, but I didn't know what they looked like. Thank God Brad Alston had those name tags made up, you know.
Well, some people that never did lives before are now
Right.
doing lives, weren't doing them back then either. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I haven't
Yeah.
seen Brad in a while. He
Oh.
said the other day he was taking a break from YouTube. I was just thinking about him the other day too, and I was like, where the hell you been at?
Yeah, there's a couple people that I know that are doing that.
Mitch fell off the face of the earth too. Nobody's seen him, and it's been what, about
I
6 months
recently
now?
heard that that whole meetup is done.
Yeah, because he disappeared for about 2-3 months after he had that head injury. And then he came on to Jim's show one night. I think it was Jim's, right?
Yeah,
Explain what happened and said he was going to start getting back into it. And that was what, about 4 or 5 months ago?
yeah.
Nobody's heard from him.
Hmm.
But you heard that whole meetup was canceled or what?
Hmm.
That's what I said. Nobody's said anything to me the entire last couple months. Nobody's said anything.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I talked to one of his good friends, Mitch's good friends, the other day, and he was telling me that it's pretty much done. No. No. Oh. Yeah. I guess Jim, I guess we all kind of come to the conclusion Jim's done as well.
Yeah, it seems like he's not interested in drones anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's a cycle.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what I
my-
told him.
Why you gotta, it's just a respectful thing to say, hey guys, I need a break, I need some space, something, but nothing.
Well,
Just-
don't you think you've seen it, Ron? People that go 120% eventually burn themselves out. You know, you
Yeah.
gotta kind of, you can have a higher level, but you can't be.
Yeah.
Well, see, I do that. Like I said, there's times where I go 2-3 weeks without posting anything or doing anything. And then I'll just be balls to the wall for like 2-3 months.
Yeah. Like you guys will see a lot less of me as the weather gets nicer. 'Cause I'll be
Oh,
out a
sure.
lot, you know. But in the wintertime when it's cold and like I said, if it was I didn't have that class today, I would have been out flying today, you know. I'd be out
Right
flying.
back, Paul.
Okay,
But yeah, what I'm hoping to do is, some of the places I go this summer, catch you guys for 5-10 minutes on a live stream and show you where I'm at. And, I don't know what day.
Like I was telling Ron that we're kind of going through. You go through that transition of every couple of years in any YouTube community where people fade off, disappear. You'll get new people coming in. Just something that happens. Guys get older, they get out of it. I mean, and then there's a lot of a lot of the guys that first got in the drone community, and this doesn't, I'm not saying this to sound mean, but a lot of them were a lot older. And they're hitting that peak of where either health issues or they just aren't, physically.
I get it, Justin, but it's a matter of, whether you
Oh, I
fly
get what you're
or
saying.
not, you have what you thought was a friendship with someone. And then all of a sudden you just stop talking to them. You don't take a phone call, a text message, nothing. I'm sorry, that's rude and ignorant, in my opinion. All you got to do is say, like you said, say one thing. Hey guys, I'm taking a break. Give me some time. It's not that difficult. But that's at least your friends know, hey, you know what? He's okay. He just needs some time. Needs a break. But to do nothing, human nature is, you got to worry. It's like, well, was he in a car accident or, suffer a heart attack, whatever. It's just rude. I'm sorry, but it is. That's the way I feel. And then you find out that he only talked to 1 or 2 people, but the other 50 people he gives absolutely nothing to. I'm sorry, that's just not right in my opinion. So that's just my opinion. That's all it is.
What's up, Steve?
Eve.
No, I get what you're saying there.
Yeah.
Paul,
Well, I'm just saying there's other guys too, like Ed Love My Drones, he has
Yeah,
medical
Paul.
issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even
Friday
like him,
between 11 and 12 o'clock.
what's going on now?
My brother's going to be there.
Oh, this Friday?
Yeah, between 11 and 12 o'clock.
Let me write that down. You're gonna have to remind me on Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah, he could do it Friday or Sunday, but he preferred to do it on Friday
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
because he's coming back through on Sunday. So,
I'll gather everything together.
okay, just so you know. So, yeah, that was just him on the phone now because he didn't know for sure when he was going, but they're going to go down Friday, leaving here about 9:30. So he figures it's about an hour to the border, about a half an hour to get across.
Yeah.
So it'll be between 11 and 12 o'clock
Okay.
on Friday. Okay.
That's fine.
Hey, Steve's in the house.
Oh, I was right. AZ said he was the hotel manager. Yeah, I remember him being affiliated with the hotel. That's right.
AZ said he's not coming to the drone meetup this year, correct? If I remember correctly. I can't see the
I
chat.
Yeah.
No,
I don't think he is. I think
He came last.
No, he didn't.
Thought he
Did
did.
he? If he did, I could say I don't remember meeting him if he did.
I think he was at Spin Up, but which is closer to the west.
I thought he came to the Florida one.
Oh, because he said if I ever go to any meetings, I'm not going to fly there. So I don't think he's ever been to any of them. At least
Oh,
I'm like I said, I remember pretty much everybody I met last year.
There was somebody else from Arizona. Oh God, I can't remember.
Everyone.
There's
So,
quite a few there. I think, was it Robert Glazier? Isn't he in Arizona?
Yeah, I think so.
Where's Michael Wright from? I know he's from Texas or Arizona.
Michael Wright, who's that?
I think he's Western Texas.
All right.
Yeah, he's
Western.
come
Sounds familiar.
with Johnny Drone Flyer. He was on. Was he on Rodney's thing the other morning? I think he was.
Oh, Mike. I think I know who you're talking about. Let me see. Is that the name of his channel? Is his name or what?
I think right. WRIGHT.
there it is. There's AZ.
AZ.
Serpentine.
Ron, Daddy, you weren't supposed to say anything. That's what AZ said.
And you wonder why people stop talking to you.
He said LOL.
So Steve Carpenter's been here in the chat a little bit. He usually pops in.
Yeah.
Do another few minutes and my internet should cut out for 30 seconds. 6:43 on the dot. I don't know what the hell it is. It does it every day. It was 5:43, but then when the time changed, now it's doing it at 6:43. It will literally cut out for 30 seconds exactly. And then kick
Yeah.
back in.
AZ
What
said
time?
he is from Texas.
6:43, it will do it.
6:43. Okay, we'll get you talking to see what happens if you go.
I don't know if it must be some kind of reset or something, a little mini reset. I don't know what the hell it is.
The government's watching you, Justin.
Yeah,
They
no,
can
they're
watch
probably
me.
they're probably throttling you down.
Yeah.
Can we get Justin to say they'll leave
You'll be
his
doing a
mouth in
speed test now and another one in a
embarrassing-
couple of minutes.
They got to switch the recordings.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, and you say I'd be doing a
That's
speed.
what,
Hey,
That's
Dre, how you doing?
that's when I talk all my legal talk real quick.
Yeah.
Dre is in the chat.
The drugs under the First Street Bridge. What was that Casino? The movie Casino, when they knew that the feds were clicking and they would get on the phone and talk real fast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Spike out by the river.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
cool.
I'm on my project job site. Oh, okay. Steve's on the job site.
So you're in the bathroom. So I'm getting 180 down and 10 up right now, which is about average for this time. In the middle of the day, I get like 210 down and about 12 or 13 up.
Wow.
And the internet traffic's a lot less. It was better than what I was getting.
So Steve, is that a project job site? Yeah. But it's too noisy. I hope to hop in. So, but thanks for the invite, anyways. Okay.
He
You're
must be
always welcome, Steve.
He must be screaming in the bathroom then. Did you have Chipotle for dinner? We'll do that. Or maybe
Well,
Taco Bell.
Steve's 3 hours. It's only 3:41 there.
He's
He's California, Southern California.
Want to go tight? Come on.
All right, it's almost 6:42, so I gotta do a stupid face when I freeze.
Come on.
So Ron, how's your little lady doing out there in
River
California?
comes after and
She's actually way to Utah, Salt Lake right now, and going to a funeral.
Oh,
Yeah, her aunt passed away. She went back to work the other day finally.
you're getting close there, Justin. He's
Yeah.
watching the clock.
I'm waiting for it because it's done it every single day this past like week and a half.
You said you're in the bathroom with the green screen, Justin. I
Well,
thought
it's
I heard
already
some little
past that
fart
time,
noises.
isn't it?
It's past the time now.
Not on my clock, it's not.
Oh,
Because
5:42.
I'm looking at my clock on my computer.
Oh,
Yeah,
computer
5:42.
6:42, yeah.
okay. And it's supposed to be 6:43, right? Okay, you're gonna get you a book there to read. So when it cuts out, we'll see what part cuts out.
All right, finish this, Justin. E-I-E-I.
See, wait.
Wait for
Huh?
it, wait for it.
Yeah. Wait for it.
Keep
Come on,
talking,
we can
Justin.
do it.
Keep talking, Justin. Keep
Hello,
talking.
hello.
Oh, yeah.
Testing 1, 2, testing.
Now it's 6:43.
Yep.
Man,
Like
don't make me look like a jackass. Freeze.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah, sure it is.
We'll let you do that.
Justin will be
There
over
it
there going,
is. There it
Yep.
is.
It is. Yep, he froze. Well, he
he's-
just did that. He's not moving.
I think
See
so.
him
Yeah.
smiling?
do it.
Yeah.
You're doing a pretty good job of it, though.
If he's faking it.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
yeah.
Got me in a awkward position there. See what I tell you?
Yep.
Does it every day at the same time.
That's weird. That is.
I don't, and it only does it for like 30 seconds or so, and then it comes right back, and I don't have any other issues.
That is weird.
Living
Let's
with my
see.
sister, every morning I would come up to go to work, and me opening the door from the basement into the house would freeze up our cable. My brother-in-law would be sitting there watching, and as soon as I opened the door, it was the most bizarre thing. I don't know if it was a time, if I was just on routine and it was that, or something was shorted out.
Hey, Ron, Dre asked you a question in the chat.
Yeah, I can't see the chat.
Okay, it says, RL Photography, you sound down today, bud. You okay?
Yeah, just physically run down.
Tired?
Worst thing about it, you get all tired and everything, then you gotta drive home.
Tomorrow?
Sounds like you need a Florida vacation.
Hey Z, I just answered you. Sorry. After I got off here last night, I was literally doing paperwork till I went to sleep. So
So JD, did you book your flight to go down there with Ron to the
Haven't. What days are you going down, Ron?
I'm going down Friday. I'll be down there Friday morning at 10:30.
You're just staying, what, 3 days?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days.
I wish you could come to the drone meetup, JD. That'd be pretty cool.
I know.
Yeah,
Okay.
they take you out to the teeny bar.
Justin freeze up again?
Yeah,
Nope. he
Yeah.
lied.
No, I was reading
Taking us
the
out
chat. No, I was like focused reading the chat.
Right back
Rogers.
again.
AZ want to know if you saw his email.
Yeah, I just responded to him. Like I said, after I got off here last night, I was doing paperwork till I literally laid down to go to bed. I wasn't on my phone very much last
Well,
night.
I didn't get to sleep this morning until 5 a.m. Because I tracked that ship from about 11 o'clock at night until I went down there at 2:30, came back, uploaded it, edited it, didn't like the editing, so I gave up at 5, hit the rack until 7:30, and then Paul and I came on and
Good God, you must have been tired.
yep, and then I got about an hour's nap and then went back and I says, well, I'm going to check that. I'm going to get that edited. And so I edited it and posted it at like 12:30.
I guess all of us kind of do it. I'm just as bad. As soon as I get home after flying, like everybody get out of my way. I gotta go to the computer and check my footage.
Yeah.
I can wait, but once I start editing the video, I can't leave
Get her
it
done. Get her
No,
done.
yeah, I can't leave an unfinished video.
Suppose I better write that on the calendar. Friday. You said between 11 and 12, Paul?
He's on the phone. He can't hear you. He's got his headphones off. What is his brother doing now?
Picking up that the Phantom 4 Pro.
Oh,
And
the one
and-
from that dude.
yeah, and the Crystal Sky and 2 adapters for the Crystal Sky. And props for the Inspire.
Oh, so he's going shopping at the Murray warehouse.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Let's see. I don't know what his brother's name is.
So did you guys figure out everything with that Phantom 4? Is it working okay or what?
Don't know because the controller, but Paul went and charged up his controller today, and he thought, "Uh-oh."
I'm in trouble because mine was flat,
His-
but it
his-
charged up.
But
So
it came back.
So the other one's not holding a charge then?
it won't charge.
It's just the little green light blinks like that.
Have you guys looked up common issues with those to see if you can figure out?
Yeah, well, there's 2 things. It could be the battery, but apparently it's known for a bad board or something. There's some way you can fix it, but I've already got a spare controller. All I got to do is just link it. I'm good to go.
Paul, what's your brother's first name?
Rick.
Rick. Okay.
Is that the guy that draws?
Yes. That's the artist in the family, right, Paul?
Yep, he's the artist. Yep.
Hey, Z, did you get
Yeah.
my reply?
Try and share.
And anyways, Paul, that phone call I just had,
Yeah.
you know, the people I go have coffee with,
Right.
yeah, they had a friend over the other day, had COVID.
Uh,
So I'm going to tell me to stay away for a while, just in case. They're not showing any symptoms, but
Is this Sharon, guys?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, yep,
nice.
yep. Oh, you can see that quite well.
Yeah, this is the guy. Oh shoot, Scott. Damn it, I can't remember his channel name. Yeah, he
Talking
did
about
this.
who was it?
Rodney had this on the other day.
my favorite
Scott
one is
France,
Thomas
something.
O'Sullivan there. That's
Yeah, Tomas.
Where's Tomas at? Hold on. Oh,
Far.
right next to Mitch.
because nobody knows what he looks like.
Yeah, that's him.
He's got
Yes.
now he has a profile picture on his Facebook now, and it's some guy. I don't know if it's him or not.
Yeah, have to look. But some of them are really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rodney Bell.
Now, how did he decide who ended up on the board?
I don't know.
Did
Yeah.
Ken Heron have anything to do with him?
I don't think. Hmm.
Do you know what? Michael DeCorsio's picture, that doesn't look like Michael. Mike Philly
Who's
Drum
Mark
Mike?
Rogers?
Yeah, don't.
No, that looks like the Chinese restaurant guy, you know?
Yeah, it does.
Chris Hope looks pretty good though.
Peter, look at Peter Carroll. His looks pretty good.
Lloyd Mendenhall looks good.
Mel,
Jackrabbit. It was
yeah, Jackrabbit, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's Tim Jackson. He's on the far right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
now. Let me ask you: Did all? I know most of these people had something to do with him, but did all of them?
This is only a bite out of the apple.
That's a portion of the people
Yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
that knew Rick and
Yeah. That video that Matt did, I mean, I was even showing that to Michelle. I showed her that video, that memorial that Matt did where everybody did it like a 10-second droney.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But
that sure looks like Rick, though.
It does.
Something wrong.
hey, if you look over to the left, the second row down, does that doesn't look like Carlos to me. It looks like it's elongated his head type of,
Yeah.
Why does Adrian look Asian? That's what I asked the other day.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow, just a rendition.
Yeah.
Caricatures.
Yeah,
Yeah. I thought it was pretty cool though.
yeah.
Oh, was that the picture of him?
I think the picture of Rick was for his daughter's wedding.
And then AZ wanted to know if you asked him something.
Oh, he wants to know if Ron asked him something.
Yeah.
Say again.
AZ wanted to know if you asked him something.
No, I don't think so.
Wanna hop
I
off
asked you
here
if you
and-
got my email.
JD's getting hungry.
Yep, I'm gonna eat, and I think I'm gonna try and fly when I go
Well,
out to
yeah,
the hobby
because you
shop.
said it's warm there and sunny, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, get out there and fly. Let it fly.
Well, look at this, 7 o'clock, still got light out here.
I know it says sunset's not till 7:30 here.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Really?
Yeah. All
Let's
right.
see what
Hey,
says
thanks for coming in.
sunset,
Good seeing you,
7:30,
bro.
yeah,
Take care, guys.
yep. Yeah, it's 7:30 here too for sunset.
What our sunset is here? Probably 6:30.
Not much going on there.
$7:04.
Well, there was a whole bunch of rain. Paul and I were looking at it coming across Florida with that had St. Augustine right in the bullseye. And Paul said that it was only like 64 degrees there or something.
Hang on. What the hell is that doing playing? Hang on.
When's Sarah started job, Justin?
Shit. I want to say it's like March.
Was it like the first of the month, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like right at the end of March, 1st of April.
Yeah, like
Yes.
the 1st of April is going to be 1, 2, 3. So I think the 4th of April, didn't she say?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Hmm.
I know she has to do 2 weeks of training and she has to drive an hour and a half each way every day.
We're losing modulation on you.
Yeah, you're losing your volume.
Can you hear me now?
Very faint.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I was sitting there listening. I could hear music someplace. I was in the hut. And I listened to the headphones. I took them out, and I couldn't hear it. So, anyways, I went down in front of the house to see what's going on. Upstairs, my Amazon was playing 80s music for some reason.
Well, the dogs did.
Well, maybe. I don't know. Gee, it's kind of weird, but
You got
it's,
your mic
mic-
modulation is high.
There you go.
There you go.
is that
Try
too
that.
close, was it?
That's better.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. But anyways, it's playing 80s music. Oh, what the hell's that?
Well,
Good to hear music going.
Gracie went up there and told it to play some,
Yeah.
you know, kids.
I just read this story. It was on Facebook or something. My golden retriever did the same thing. The UPS guy used to bring her treats all the time, and he didn't have any one day, and he was either that or he just forgot. But anyhow, he parked in front of my house but ran across the street. Well, she jumped in his truck, and he went damn near 5 miles before he realized she was in the back of the truck. He knew where he belonged. She belonged. I was out. I didn't even know she was gone.
Yeah.
I see him pull back up, and he's pointing like, "Hey."
Your dog went for a ride.
Well, that's not as bad as what happened like 7 or 8 years ago. I was riding down the road, right?
Your modulation's still way down, Justin.
Way down, Justin.
Can you hear me now?
Not a whole lot better.
Hello, 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 hello.
Yeah.
Little better.
Pull it closer.
Sit on your mic.
Sit on your mic. There's the drone that
How's that?
AZ's
Oh, whoa. Okay.
AZ's watching.
Better?
Yeah.
That's a nice setup.
No, a while back when we had our family dog before he passed away, we were at Sarah's mom's house and she hooked his chain to the bumper of the car and I didn't know it. I got in the car and drove off and got all the way to the gas station and realized the chain was dragging behind the car.
Oh
But
shit.
luckily, when I took off, his collar just slipped right off his head. And he was just running around in the yard, freaking being his little goofy self. I was so
Wow.
upset when I got to the gas station. I was like, what in the hell? I looked down and saw his collar and shit on the bumper, hanging off the bumper. Oh, man, I freaked out. I hauled ass all the way back to the house. And he was just standing there in the front yard, just wagging his tail, looking at me. I was like, oh, my God. It was like, remember Christmas Vacation?
Yep.
Or,
Yep.
well, no,
Yep.
no, it was it was one of the vacation movies where he
The Vegas one, wasn't it? The
where he
Yeah,
ties
it was
his aunt's dog to the freaking bumper.
Well, they had to bring back of the. Did they lose grandma off the top of the station wagon or something?
Yeah.
I think that was Vegas Vacation.
Is Chevy Chase still living?
Yeah, he looks old as hell now. He has not
Yeah.
aged well, I'll tell you that.
No.
AZ said the guy still hasn't replied back on that Inspire 2.
Yeah. What'd you do? Make him an offer there, AZ, or what? Or you ask him a question?
Probably asked him, well, he asked him about the batteries, I think.
Oh,
You know,
No
there's
response back.
that guy we took to Phoenix a couple weeks ago. He was only 56 or 7. He looked like 70. He did not, or older. He did not age well.
Yeah, he was in the he was in the remake of the Vacation movie like 4 or 5 years ago.
Hmm.
Look at the fog now, Paul.
holy mackerel.
Uh,
It's hanging right over the river and up about 100 feet, I think.
Yeah.
He said no, asked him he asked him about the total flight hours. That's the thing is some people don't keep track of none of that stuff though.
Hey, you should be able to look it up though on the drone.
You can look it up through the app, but also if you delete the flight records off the app, then there's no record of anything.
Yeah.
Because you can go into the DJI app and go into the flight records and start deleting everything if you won't really want to.
Yeah, I suppose.
I actually did it on my old phone before I got my new one because the DJI app was taking up like 15, 16 gigs of data of storage because of the damn, it was freaking saving all the flight data and everything.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where I filled my phone up and I didn't have no memory left in my phone.
Well, I think in that case, you can delete it off whatever device you're using, but that information stays in the drone. So in other words, like DJI, if you were sending it in, they would know exactly how many hours.
Yeah,
minutes.
they might have a backup, but I don't know. I've never logged back into another device, so I'm not sure if that actually, because you might be right about that. You might go to log into another device and it might just download everything that you had deleted.
Yeah. The latest out of the White House, Justin, just in case you're interested, they're inviting a bunch of TV star teenagers and actresses to the White House, and they're giving them the whole spiel about the gas. The gas thing isn't Biden's fault. It's all about Russia.
Oh, Jesus.
And they're doing what they're doing now is they're doing infomercials about it.
Yeah, they said they've been pushing TikTok stars.
Yep.
Yep.
Because he has no balls. That's why.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, but we should call Russia's bluff and go into Ukraine.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to do anything.
Yeah.
Well, at a minimum, they should notify Russia and say, we are sending a humanitarian flight in. We're going to be dropping off food and things for the population. And they will be escorted by our Air
Yeah.
Force.
Yeah.
And this is the time window.
F-35s.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if
Well,
they're fired upon, that we then have the right to defend ourselves.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We should call his bluff, go into Ukraine, and then when Iran fired those missiles, we should have shot tomahawks right back in Iran.
Yeah, Justin, what you sent me that text the other day. What the hell was that all about?
They sent 5 ballistic missiles over into our what was it, an embassy or
Iraq.
Towards
Yeah,
an
it's-
embassy. Yeah.
Towards the consulate. They missed it, but it exploded. And it was Iran that fired.
and they took credit for that too the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I said we should have responded in kind, but no, he keeps sitting back, letting people do all this pushing around.
Now, the last thing is that there's 20,000 Iranian guards that have been sent to help Russia in Ukraine.
I don't care what anybody says, their military is a joke.
I mean, it's
Iran,
an additional target.
yeah, Iran's nothing. I don't know why people freaked out about them to begin with. They're nothing but an overglorified Iraq and back in the 90s, and that's the way it would handle it if they unleashed the U.S. military on them. You just Iraq all over again. Fucking dismantle everything and take it over in a matter of a week or two.
Well, the sad part is theoretically, and I think that's what you're talking about, Justin, is once you have a tyrannical bully that knows that you're going to back down whenever he throws a fit, he will continue to throw fits.
Mhm.
I don't know what the answer is, but you just can't stay on that track.
Was Blind has a question if one of you two Pauls would like to answer that because it's your thing. I'm not gonna say anything.
Culture, women, Iranian women's.
No,
culture-
no, no, the question above that.
Oh,
I guess he hasn't been on YouTube in a long time.
neither have I, so don't know.
Yep. Nobody's been over there.
Yeah, we wish them well, but no, haven't been there.
Your camera in the back, Paul.
What's that?
Your TV in the back is doing the circle thing.
Yep, there it's
Oh,
back. Boy, that's only a mile away and I'm not seeing it here.
Huh.
It's just right along the water.
wow, yeah, it is pretty thick. Maybe just over the water, Paul.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
He says it was
Probably
supposed,
cold water, warm air.
he said it was supposed to hit an Israel spy place. The US office was not the target. I
Yeah,
don't care. Back in the day, countries wouldn't fire a missile at anything that was near any kind of US facility because they knew what would happen.
Yeah, and it just isn't a good thing for an Arab state to be firing missiles at Israeli positions. Just doesn't work out.
Or even getting close to American installations. That's just back in the day, that was no.
provocation.
fly.
Yeah,
It's like that whole thing in Afghanistan, you know, all those American citizens.
Yep.
It's all, the whole thing's disappeared.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they have too,
I'm sure.
because isn't there some private groups, Ron, that are funding themselves to go in and bring out people? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
well, there you can see the bridge.
Yeah. But see above it, Paul, it's clear up there.
Yeah, just really just on top of the water.
That ground fog, yeah.
Yeah,
Changing the temperature in dew point.
yeah.
all right. I'm gonna jump off. I got a couple things I gotta do. Lay down and relax
Yeah, I
for a little
gotta-
bit.
Yeah, I think.
Ron's
So-
about ready to go. I think we're going to call it.
Yeah, I think so. Paul. Yeah, I think.
Everybody, thanks for being here in the chat, and we'll see all of you again tomorrow morning.
Yep. So bye, everybody. See y'all. Have a good time.
Bye,
See you
guys.
in the morning.
Hey,
Yep.
Ron, get some rest, buddy.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
time guys going on in the morning?
We usually go around between 8:30, don't you, Paul?
Yeah, about 8 o'clock. So at 7 your time. Isn't it?
Oh, 6 his time.
6 my time.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right, everybody.
Okay,
Okay.
everybody,
See ya.
thanks for being
Good
here.
night.
Yep.
All right.